So earlier in this week of playthrough, I got over 100 dragon power so that I was able to play an event and also utilize that after completing it to farm copious amounts of gold. Alright, so now it's time to see where I'm at from that. Okay. So I am going to get rid of these flowers that I have. I don't want to have them harvesting anything right at the moment. I'm just going to sell them off. I know this seems like it's a little counterintuitive, but trust me with this. I don't want them harvesting anything and using up their stamina. And that means this thing, as much as I want this Zen temple, I don't really need them harvesting that either. So I'm gonna get rid of it. I don't plan on spending gems on stuff like that. I do have this one fruit tree that there's a quest for tapping on. Excuse me, no, you don't need that. Okay, we're just gonna pop off all of these. And, well, if they're harvesting off of that, so be it. That's the one thing that they'll get a chance at. Launch these heals. But I need space for those brick storages that I've been buying to be able to do their thing. Alright, and we'll tap coins out of these.
I'm just going to get rid of that before it gets a chance to harvest it. In fact, I am going to get rid of this tree. I don't want them eating up their stamina. Not one bit, and I'll be able to replace these easy enough. Get rid of that, and that. Get rid of those brambles. Sell that. Sell that. Alright. Now then. Get these out. And these are all brick storage. This stuff out of the way. We'll release those dragons from their bubble from delivery from the event. And move this stuff up here. Get rid of that. Match those up. And get rid of that bramble. didn't take the time to count these as I was going along, but you could do that and use merge link to figure out how many you need to get to the max size storages. It's not really crucial at this junction though. So you don't spend gems on that either. And we'll autofill that again. Okay. Let's see here. That's all of those tired out. But we're not done yet. Let's tap on these and get their bricks out. Or not bricks, their coins. And another merge. Just collect those little ones. And now we're gonna go to one of these spots where I've got a whole bunch of eggs. Merge those up. And these dragons will have 7 in stamina when they're first brought in. So we want to use up their stamina right out the gate. Here. I'll be at this for a while, so I am going to cut the audio and stitch this out in a sped up form so that you're not sitting here for hours while I do this. Okay?
is storage capacity of 10,905. Very nice, very nice. Now, it probably won't jiggle too much on the capacities for storage until I'm able to bubble in camp, because I'm not going to spend on anything until I can lower those values. Alright. So I've got a bunch of land that I have not opened up because I don't want to work on healing the rest of this. At some point, I do have some stray eggs around and things from quests and whatnot that I'll be dealing with. And that'll bring my dragon power up a little bit more. I've unlocked the season portal. I've unlocked event portal. The camp and chill, which is currently seemingly defunct, but you never know, it might come back. I have almost unlocked dens. Almost. Ah, the treasure tower. And blah blah. Yeah. Pretty good stretch of accomplishment so far. Alright, let's wrap this up and we're gonna go spend chalices. Oops, let me take this off and show you the whole of this camp. But yeah, I'm gonna work on making heals, farming out currencies, and so forth while we're here. Remind you that if you tapped these in levels, you don't want to necessarily tap these purple stars in home because they'll remember it. But you tap them once and then merge. Don't play around with cloud save. It's not safe. You could lose all of your progress just trying to get more out of these. Don't play around with time. That can mess up your chalice refills. Alright, we'll merge those. These are ones that I had won in levels and brought home. And then we merge it. Always merge your gems by 5s. Don't collect them early. Anything like that. There's another merge left on those. So, yeah. We're gonna try to avoid spending gems as much as possible. We might spend them in a event to get prism flowers to speed the event up, because that'll optimize getting more currency, more coins. Now see that there's this black outline around that gem. That means it can't be merged anymore. The same will be true for a lot of other things. Basically, if you can't merge it, it'll have a black outline on it. And then you can collect it and get the most from it. 15 gems. So I'll collect a couple of those. And that's part of what we got from, or what I got from my week 1. My first 7 days of this, on this camp. Alright. Save those gold stars though. There's stuff that they might come in handy for on an early camp, and we're going to want to level them up. Alright, there's another 5 merge of the big giant dragon gems. And collect those. We started out the week with bare bones. It was 200 gems that I had, which is what we start with. And already I've gotten over 100 more. just from playing. Alright, I'm going to use that bubbling method for bubbling single items where you do the fake merge, hold it, and tap on the map icon to go to the world. And when we come back in, that'll be in a bubble. That is only helpful when you have 3 or more and you want to bubble stuff. It's not helpful if you're down to 2. I'll collect those. Alright, so 350 gems I'm at. That's 150 from what I've merged up and whatnot. I've still got more. I've got another star here in a bubble with other loot, but we're gonna leave that be for now. Those chests that I was collecting in levels, they're locked in camp, but you can always sell them, and that's 40 coins right there. So yeah, that's what there is. Alright, so I'll wrap this up. Good luck, and keep your eye open because I will have a week 2, a wrap up of it as well, to show you what the results of that are. But yeah, we're gonna have a start on a new week here. Bye for now.